Hello. How are you, Look at all the water. Look at all the waves. Some are better than others, admittedly. This one's bothering me. Negative speed. Chip. Having some waves. That's and a representation of water. I'm not lying, I'm burning out. This one's kind of cool though. And there's that one. Man, they're all valid for their own spaces, you know? F for the ads? Gotcha. Gotcha. We'll just watch water. F and ads, yeah, don't worry about it. We got water. To make it shiny, everything looks so much more water-like. Okay, if I cut those out of the renderer. It's kind of nice. Okay, ads are done, right? So yeah, I got caught up a little bit with water. I wanted to do white water, but then
no, the thirds are the turds.
Just worked on water. Oh, look at that splash. That looks kind of good. Just worked on water, and I still kind of want to do white water, but at the same time, I don't. I'm losing interest in this project altogether. Okay, you also need to be negative time. It's kind of nice. I even have this one out here. That is pretty much one of these, except it can have added wave points put into it. Right now we're doing one just for the center.
'Cause you missed it. No, the thirds are the turds.
The thirds of the what? Huh? What thirds of the I don't understand. Anyway, has this. Has this. But you know I do want to do it a little bit more. What about the time? It's pretty much. Actually, no. right? Because this should be. And I think I put strength on everything. I get it now. Give me this. Give me this. Shaking my head because I don't really want to be doing this, but I'm doing it. Okay, that looks good. Good enough. The strength is height and curl. It's not frequency. I don't even want to be doing this right now. Frequency. The third experiments are the actual unadulterated turd. What third experiment? I don't understand.
The
What were
third
the first two
experiments are the
experiments?
actual unadulterated. Here comes the word, turd.
Oh, the concur. Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry, my brain's not engaged. We're getting there. Man, this whole week has been a weird one. Thank you for bearing with me, chat. I appreciate you. Good move. And a distance. Why is there an other ripple frequency? Weird.
At least chat is engaged. Third. Oh, wait, third.
Chat is engaged. That is important and true. Just put that in a multiplier. Just modifier after modifier. That's not frequency though. Okay. Oops.
third turd 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 third turd.
I'm glad we have a level of maturity here that's easily accessible. No?
Look, I had to turd right. Oh wait, try.
Oh, good. I hope your turd came out well. Should I have another ripple speed? Do we just keep going with this horrible abomination?
And, it seems, we are the only ones here, Sue.
You know, you don't need to point that out. It doesn't really matter. And you know what? Am I really here? That's a question. That's a question we all need to ask right now. What's this supposed to be?
And I'm speaking in the third person?
Sure. I don't think you're a turd person, Ravina. I think you're wonderful. Added point speed. Goes to speed. This one is now speed.
Ha ha ball ha ha ball ha ha ball ha ha ball.
Oh, need to expose it. Haha, but it doesn't do the emote. And why does that actually seem like it's height instead of frequency?
I didn't type the emote. Haha ball, now I did.
Ah, she just ignores emotes. I gotcha. Understood. Hello? Odd. Man, I should really straighten this out. The scale is frequency. Input is literally nothing. There we go. So it's like mostly calm water. So, Kraji, what are you up to today?
And why are you still veering towards the wet donut demo?
I mean, that kind of gets the look I'm looking for. Ish. Alright, enough playing with that. I think. Go back to a boat. Why am I still veering towards the wet donut demo? Isn't it cool that I can deform it? Doesn't it look like water? Isn't it cool that I can do a sim in Blender? I guess that's why, because I'm impressed with myself. I knew I could do it, and I did. But it's in Blender. It's in GeoNodes. I thought you'd be happy. You of all people. Thought you'd be playing songs. All sorts of stuff, you know? The celebrations just would know no end. Look at all this. Look at all this time I spent in Blender. Look at how pretty it looks. This is just GeoNodes. And some Ripple math. It's cool. It's nifty. I like it. While also still being a little bit bored of it. You're like, Ripples on ocean. Thing there, and then copy it. Copy it. And then back to stupid this. Man, okay, so one of the reasons I'm getting to the end of this project is volumes. Just like hitting the wall with volumes. I cannot seem to get them to work. I can kind of get them to work, but they break all the time. And sometimes it's like they work up until a point where I don't quite know what I touch. but it seems like an on-off thing where they just suddenly don't work in cycles. And the whole thing is just more difficult than I really want to deal with, so like...
I didn't post the second attempt at Gemini programming a horizontal slider with velocity dampening and gaslighting AI, but I went full bore and the result was explosively bad.
Wait a second. Horizontal slider, velocity dampening. Gaslighting AI. But you went full bore on doing it yourself or on the AI? Explosively bad? I mean, are you surprised that you can break the thing? Yes, this is what we're doing for clouds now. Because the volumes just don't render well almost anywhere. I can like kind of get volumes to work for the fog, but if you see them from outside, they're always chunky. You can never get like off of a volume, if that makes sense. You can kind of try to make its density really low, but what a pain in the butt. It's like a real pain to try and get that done because I don't know where to do it. There's too many places where it says that it has a density slider or a density input and they don't do it. So, or like one of them works and it's hard to keep track of which one does. I'm just gonna be honest with that. I have a hard time keeping track of the half a dozen different density too much.
Full bore on the AI. Humans are still overwhelmingly superior.
Okay. So, how bad did you make the bot feel, and how cordial was it in its apology for not doing the thing? Even this, I'm like over it. I guess the stairs we could put at the second to last rib, but I don't know why this project, my heart's not in it. I think redoing everything into the one ship deal and then everything running kind of slow is killing me. So close though. Oh, also the momentum thing on the deck, I cannot quite get it to work. Yesterday I quickly popped it into a thing, right, where the boat was made in a node inside of a geonode, and then it was placed on the water inside the geonode thing. So that way I could get the hull and the boat itself to move together on the water, which I think worked. And then I got the things to kind of slide around, but those just wouldn't look great. I mean, there's probably another way we could do it. But we've got real far, and a lot of things I'm trying on the fringe are just not quite working out. And I'm like, okay, well, those experiments are over. But now what? And I'm like reaching peak of what I can do for rendering. I can try and get UVs out, but I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of horrible. Kind of a horror show to actually get this all layered out. We could. We absolutely could. It's just... oh, big oof, you know?
It didn't grovel, it prostrated and laid bare its unadulterated failure and made me feel, well, 20x, and my ego is quite big, but 20x, not sure.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. It seems like you have to do a lot of work to stroke your own ego, though. Because the AI is not doing it. Remember, it's dumb and just reacting like someone has reacted before on the internet. Wait a sec. Barnacle.
Stroke my own ego.
Whatever. See, it's getting big enough that this project I can just get hung up on everything. Mushroom at least was reduced to a couple of things that was duplicated over and over. I guess that means we're almost at naval battle in a bottle. And stairs, we just put them at the second to last row. We can do, right? Goodness, where were the stairs? Yep, those are they. Okay, so they're all the way over there. I duplicate the walls over. 11, why are you so expensive? Because you're bold. I guess that makes sense. It made you feel 20 times? It probably was. Like 0.8 maybe? But Cryogy, you always try to remind me, it can't think and it can't feel. And you did all the work. You did all that work. It did, I mean, something, but it was nothing for it to do exactly what you told it to do. Yeah, how is there one that was 10?
True, true.
Okay. So if I do 2 decks, it could legitimately be cheaper than doing 1. If I care. If I cared. So we're cutting. We don't even need to cut these ones. And this one might be able to do 1 less. I think it's a little bit cheaper. And that balance out to be pretty much the same. Let's... Shaking my head. I'm getting caught up in more stuff that I really shouldn't be.
Oh, there was
It's not
another
cheaper.
moon landing. The coverage was a bit vague. They were on the moon, with telemetry, but was it coherent? And then the Y stopped the stream.
You know, that was in my recommended, and I clicked on that, and I was watching that for a little bit, but it was really boring, and people are making fun of it for being fake. People are like, please, mods, ban everyone that says fake, please. What else happens? Oh, we might not even to cut. We don't need to cut the deck. No, we should definitely cut the deck. What else happens? The video feed was really slow. I don't know, it was kind of lame. In 30 minutes, they're gonna do a SpaceX Starship launch. I mean, this is the end of the world. We're watching the skies get filled with absolute crap that no one wants. Good, good. Under some fake, like, quote unquote, for science BS, which, like, is it even for science anymore? If Elon Musk is behind it, I don't think it's scientific at all. This is dumb. Then I need to stagger the... I have to stagger the decks. Can almost just use the stairs to do the same thing.
Wow, am I now an influencer?
Yo, Dis, how you doing? So tired? Sorry to hear it. I'm also tired. Wait. So it's all right. We'll make it through. You've influenced me a bit. Yes, sure. I mean, I could do it after the fact. It's cheap enough. Might be dumb though. You're going straight to bed? All right. Good night, Dis. Sorry. Set position. Sound evil is like tomorrow. Nice. I finally caught up with stuff today that I said I was going to do. What's today? Thursday? By Tuesday? I'm moving slow this week. It's an adjustment period.
In some weird way, I'm happy Musk is dismantling your community, cause he isn't too involved with the space scrap, hopefully.
What do you mean? He's dismantling stuff so that way he can remantle with his own BS that I already know you hate. Okay, so like mesh island with math, divide or something. What? What was I doing? Then we multiply it by the number of decks that we have. Three decks. And then round, I think. Now we'll need another multiply. Yo, well, that broke. Hello? What? Okay, so that's like half. And then maybe it's not round, it's like floor or something. Maybe it's like seal or something. Nope, definitely closer to floor. How are you off by 3? Huh? I could do this differently. If we divide the island count by the number of islands. Multiply that by, I don't know, something else. It's like all of them. What? This divided by this. Be a thing already. Oh. Yeah, kind of like that, except maybe now with the floor. Okay, good. And then the floor into the multiply. And why do I do everything the hard way? Whatever. It's done now. Ish. Sort of done. Mostly done. I think it looks better. And those are the poop decks. Specially crafted poop decks. Ready for the IRS to be like US $1 trillion? Yeah, seriously. I've had that cross my mind a few times. Like, they're messing with treasury data. I'm sure they're going to do whatever they can to just hacksaws like the elite gamers. Because, you know, Musk thinks he is. And he'll be like, ha ha ha, it's a prank. If you're all poor, none of you can be poor, right? Laughs as everyone starves to death. That's how I see it going. I don't know about you. Anyway, I was gonna look for.
Wait, let me explain it to you like a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Not like I'm a 5-year-old explaining.
Up all night trying to get Swiper Library to work with AI, and now you're pissed and you're just gonna pay money. Can't think of anything that a bunch of men selling together months on end. You know, it does seem like a paradise for a certain lifestyle. Not that I know. I know nothing. Oh wait. Oh wait, I hate. figure that out later. Look, all this is going to become a little different because I think this is going to be a rib isolator.
Though, that might help Trumpa Loompa understand it.
Just on a pirate ship with like brewing capabilities and stuff. Hold on, I think you missed the point of pirates. Well, maybe not the point. There's multiple points, but the first point of piracy that you're first exposed to as a child is the idea that they go from port to port stealing from people. Maybe not. Maybe it's all high seas stuff, but you know where I'm going with this, right? Like, there's a whole thing about how they just take
Understand, understand. Come on, TTS.
They wouldn't improve for themselves. They drink other people's grog. I just do select here. Map range. That's the savior node right there. Ribs from the back should be a %. This goes from 0 to half.
My first pirate movie was with Errol Flynn.
Siggear 12? That's a lot, sir. One at a time, maybe? First pirate movie was with Errol Flynn. Terror on the High Seas? What was that one? Something something bounty? Not Sinbad, right? Okay, never mind. I don't know. I don't know. Strategy quickly turned to name all of the old pirate movies / boat movies that you can think of. And it almost worked too. we just want an equals, right? Bounding box for that. And separate. Or do we put it at the top? Oh, we might just put it at the top of the rib, actually. Max point. Crap, is that on the wrong side? No, why is it thin? Viewer, show me what it is that I'm even looking at. Is it you? I have the rib curve exposed? I do. I get the wrong rib? Sure. Now why are you all the way back there? That's not right. I didn't do that. You did that. I don't even use it. Against all flags, yep. I don't know if I know that one. The Adventures of Robin Hood was quite impressive, true.
Whoa, 9 minutes before Starship goes poof.
9 minutes? I'm sure I have that somewhere. Um, I'll never find it. I'll never find it. I have too many links. I gotta clean everything out. Robin Hood Men in Tights remains undefeated? Absolutely. That's true. Because Mel Brooks, right?
My points are gone.
Your points are gone, but did Cryogy not do some things to get them back? Just 12, get this out of here.
The points are back.
Excellent. Excellent. It's all working. Drop that. Why, do you not even work anymore?
Okay, it seems they diverted to Narch. Not sure, I'll keep you up to date, cause you sure as hell ain't gonna try.
I'm not gonna try. What do you mean? I just tried. Did you not see me staring off at another screen? Typing things in and not able to quite find anything that has SpaceX launch, and I have too many YouTube tabs open. There's no hope. But also I feel dumb. Where's my rip?
If you were to take an early break, how early a break would you take? Just curious, my dear sir.
Good question. I probably should take a break.
Oh, sorry.
Where's this? Where does this go? What do you mean unknown? Oh, I'm dumb. We need spline count. Wait a second. Redo the riballs. Is that over here? I don't know what that's gonna mess up. It should make things better, but I don't know why it didn't mess up in the first place. One of those classic situations. Still not highlighting anything. But why? Oh, do we need to evaluate on domain? Okay, stairs did break. I see it now. You have to watch Arcane, but you're willing to wait for Gav's approval? I don't think Gav likes Arcane, if I can be honest with you. I think you should watch it anyway. I think you have more of a reason to like it than Gav does. Oh, those are the stairs are interesting. Oh, cool. That works the way it's... Yeah, mostly the way it's supposed to. I put those other decks though. We can get away with this if we shift it. Maybe 4. Has anyone else watched Arcane? I watched like the first episode of the first series that they did, and I was, it was okay, I guess. For some reason, I didn't really jive with it, though I should have. The graphics were really cool, but the storytelling was kind of like all over the place. Let's save this one. We did some weird stuff.
I just saw this gem of a show, little known gem, real hidden treasure. You remember that Malcolm in the Middle? Well, his dad was a meth dealer in this show. Can't remember the name, that's how small time it is. Whole thing happens in an RV in the desert.
That sounds really cool. If you remember the name of it, you should let me know. Sounds awesome. Divide by 2 or divide by 0.5? That's just something different. We'll figure it out. So you've been watching Breaking Bad recently? I haven't seen that in a minute. It was pretty good. I like it, I guess. That might be the last fruit. I don't love it. The math is a little wonky, but I'll play with it. Maybe we'll get it. Okay, what's wrong with it?
Okay, so the word is that it's bird, is, the, word, in a bird bird bird. Bird's the 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 word.
So wait, what's the word? I don't think any of that triggered word of the day, just for the record. What? -1.
It seems the 2-hour window in about 3 is still the target.
Okay. You know, sometimes you gotta play your rocket launches by ear, if I am understanding correctly.
Like, this.
Chip 3D rigging? What? Two of those could be word of the day, I guess? Wait, like what? Do that again? Okay, so wait, where does stairs start? I guess might be a more poignant question.
Not, come on TTS, you are making me crash and burn.
Oh, see, that's almost right. I mean, do you not have the pausing tactics? Thought you had that down, Groji. It's down there. Okay.
And I was doing so well.
Wait, now where'd it go? Oh. Wait, but, really? Just in? I just put you straight into... this. What? There. 15? Okay, whatever, just a skosh. Okay, almost good enough. Stairs need to be like one longer. And this should probably be figured out based on scale, but whatever. Doing so well. I mean, you have to have the combo breaker sometime, right? History of the World Part 2, that's pretty good. Sure it sucks now, though? I don't know. Mel Brooks tends to be timeless. I'm gonna go with him being timeless. It does help things. Iterations might need to be based off the number of hoop decks, the top decks we just made. The animated series? Wait, did they not History of the World Part 2? I haven't seen it in a minute, but it was pretty funny. Though I feel like Nick Kroll has a real timer on him. There's going to be a point where I never want to see his face ever again. It's definitely going to be a point, and we're creeping up to it. But maybe it's not so close because I forgot that he was even in the movie. Which is a good sign for me not getting sick of someone, right? I think that's how that works. So I kind of hate it. There we go. Index, evaluate this and this and this. You're like 1 or 2. I like that better.
Mel Brooks was American and so ho 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 on the nose, pun quantum intended. Both not. And actually intended at the same time.
I mean, I think I know what you mean, and yeah, I guess so. I don't see that as a big problem, though. Number of stairs. Oh wait, we already have this and we have a bounding box. Wait a second, it's all coming together. The size divided by the spacing for the stairs should separate. Give us roughly the number of stairs. Oh, it's 27. That's okay. The lower decks need stairs too, right? That's good enough.
We from the old country like our humor a bit more refined and a bit less obvious, just saying.
You know, he knew the audience he was playing to. I wanted to put a little roof on this guy. But do I? Do I still? Old country. I mean, I feel like Monty Python is also a bit obvious. Am I wrong here? Or is that not old country enough for you? Okay, wait, we have things to check off, I think. Oh, you know what? I've had cannon door hatch things on my list forever. And I'm like, wait, let's just do that. I think we can do that. Do you use the alt thing for an object? This adds it back in. That's not completely convenient. No adding back in. It's dumb. Switch to main size. Okay, what else? Do anything, you don't do anything, you don't do anything. You delete size. Do a switch for mirroring. I need to flip the scale. Sort of, I guess that's the first thing we're putting in is a cube.
Oh, are you lashing out now? No, Monty Python was irreverent, anarchic and surrealistic, and if it was on the nose it hammered the on the nosity until it was chaotic. Mersons don't have that capacity.
I mean, it really depends on the show. I feel like the best shows have gotten canceled because they're not understood well enough. You know? Have you ever seen Mr. Show with Bob Odenkirk and David Cross? Man, that's a show. We don't talk about that other guy, Jay? We don't talk about Jay. But besides that, good show.
No, haven't seen that, but I have seen Duckman. That comes close.
I don't know if I've seen Duckman. I should someday. I don't see why not. Was that Squiggle Vision? I feel like that was connected to like Dr. Katz and some of the MTV animation, which was good quality. Turn off. I'm clicking you. I'm clicking you in the place that you need to be clicked. I absolutely hate Blender sometimes. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't the viewer ever turn off? Good enough. Ish.
Even Beavis and Butthead shows that some merchants have the capacity, and I know I'm contradicting myself, I'm allowed cause I'm European.
Right, I always forget about that loophole. What about King of the Hill? Do you like King of the Hill? Which was spawned from Beavis and Butthead? I like them both. But King of the Hill, I somehow had more staying power. Well, this isn't gonna go well. The one thing that I've been shirking on, like from the beginning, of having another curve that I could define the top-down profile, and I could get like actual positions on the hull, I keep not doing. Keep not doing. I wonder if I could do one of these with a raycast for hitting the like interior hull. Oh, and the stairs. Can these stairs go in ever so slightly? It'll be so classy. Okay, negative 0.002. Oh, but then those aren't scaled. I'm gonna try this one instead. Oh, stairs, where did you go? Like, you have to be somewhere. Oh, haha, it should be Y. That'll do it. Good enough. Oh, Beavis and Butthead was good. I want more Beavis and Butthead. Is anyone gonna notice? It's like a forced perspective. It makes it look longer.
Hyena up water upbeat and did you live action Powerpuff Girls get Kane from CW?
What? Powerpuff Girl got canceled from the CW? I didn't know it got renewed, honestly.
I am the great cornholio. I want TP for my bunghole.
Yep. Beavis and Butthead was good. The water up, but we need room for the clouds, and then the boat needs to be in the middle. Like, we already don't have enough room for a flag because it would be like in the clouds most of the time. We could, I just feel like I would spend time and it's, I don't know, I guess I waste my time on other stuff too. Whatever. Yeah, we'll play with the water level soon. How are you, Gab? What are you up to? There we go. So now he has hatches. Could be better, could be worse. The stairs. Okay, Gav, clicking. Live action footage leaks. Why is there a live action Powerpuff Girls? That seems horrible. So wait, it got canceled before it aired, or did it air? Looks like before it aired. Well, that seems good. I kind of want to see the leaked footage. It's got to be terrible. There's no way. There's 0% chance that that could be good. Oh man, I should probably take a break soon. Very soon. You're okay? Just chilling? Burning a thing tomorrow and going out Saturday? So no stream? Cool. Streaming on Saturday and streaming on Sundays. Nice. Alright, Cryogy, I'll click. Sure. Leak's been cut off of Twitter? Oh well. I love how he both commits to the part, but also completely is himself too. Like, I'm acting, but I can also do my bit at the same time. If I mention that to the wife, we're going to end up watching that again. And that's fine. Not a problem at all. But that could be cheaper. Okay, wait. What else is on my list? So Forecastle, and also I guess yesterday maybe burned me out extra because I was like, wait a second, Gangplank. Why has a Gangplank not shown up anywhere else? On my searches, you know? And all of a sudden I'm seeing it and I'm like, would I have put that in if I saw it earlier? And am I too exhausted to do it now? Oh, Gangplank is at the side? That makes sense. Except, I don't know, was it a front Gangplank? That DK ship that we looked at yesterday was so extra. That's how I'm going to put it. It was so extra. Like, cool, you have a very fancy ship that's probably the only one like this. Maybe not the only one, but having a Gangplank that I guess goes over the head of the ship. Like from the forecastle almost? It's weird. I don't know. I don't like it anymore. Moving on. I don't see anything else that is a cool Gangplank. Just one extra book yesterday. Which makes me seriously question about getting DK publishing books when they're really just glowing up one very weird, unique model. And maybe they aren't just one unique model, but it's almost too specific for reference. All right, I'm going to digress and actually pick something and then run away for break. So, Forecastle. Do I want to do a Forecastle? It would be like putting a small house on the front of the ship. There's no way to see it on YouTube because there's a lot of Reacher that watch it. What? Yeah, I get it's not accessible, so I can't watch it. That's fine. I wasn't really going out, like running out to find it. Oh, a lot of reactors. Okay. Did the reaction videos get taken down, or do I have to watch a reaction video to actually see any of it? Like, what do I actually want to do? The lifeboat. We actually put a lifeboat in. There are lanterns. Momentum, which I don't want to do. I'm over momentum. We do need a better rudder. We need a squid tentacle. I'm moving up random nail placer because that seems like it could actually be fun. There's got to be some other stuff. Oh yeah, exposing things. I mean, it didn't yet. Reactions can be cringe. Reactions are almost always cringe. Unless I am watching someone because I like to watch someone and they happen to react to something, I'm never watching a react streamer. You know? Ship needs a crew? We could do. I've been thinking about doing a sculpt. Would they be human? Maybe. Yeah, I want to either sculpt or code. I've been missing those two parts. We've been noting and procedurally modeling too much. A goblin crew? I mean, okay. I think at that point I might go into like Unity though. Because in Unity we could have them actually walk around on the deck and do stuff. And putting them on in Blender would be a nightmare. I would have to get the rigs to somehow convert to Blender rigs. And also 3D packages that aren't like Unity, like a 3D engine or one of the other things that's meant to like take animations and map them to a character for a character controller. It's like too manual. You can't really instance rigs very well in Blender. Like you can have a bunch of characters, but it's a nightmare having more than one character. Unity makes it really easy by like allowing you to really package a character and implement them in a bunch of places as like prefabs or like, yeah, without all the extra clutter that Blender would bring to having any rig duplicated. Something, and maybe not. But who knows what we do. We might actually bring this from here to somewhere else. It'd be a good Unity model. I was also thinking about kit bashing it. And maybe breaking it. Like if we did something that broke it like in half-ish, we could put it on shores. We could put it in a couple cool places. That's like, how did a boat get here? Because it might be a cliche, but that's one of the cliches I actually kind of like, is like, how did this object get here? The surrealism in fantasy, because you have magical worlds that, you know, things get transported from time to time. Makes you think there's some sort of story where a wizard teleported a boat out of a desperate situation and into a worse one, but there was no other option. You know what I mean? So yeah, that. Or if you have something else, you could have like, they were ordered to carry a boat through a jungle. That's happened more than one time in real life, I believe. So yeah, I think it would be beneficial to get this to a point where we can like bring it outside of Blender, which, oh my god, UVs. UVs and exposing parameters are the two things I kinda really don't want to do. We should probably do UVs first though. All right, I'm taking a break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna see if we can't lay out some UVs. I've had some ideas about how to do it. And then there's lazy ways, and then there's like the right way to do it. And I might want to go somewhere in between. Stick around, find out what happens. BRB. Okay, we're back. So, I'm thinking, so when we did decks and we moved them out, I want to grab that code. I want to put that inside of decks and use that for UVs. Where to put that? Here it is. Okay. Do we start with cubes? We do. So we can add UVs in. Though, what do the cubes UVs look like? Are they real ugly? Why do I feel like they're going to be real ugly? I'm going to save this off. Before we get into UVs, before I make some weird mistake, okay, we have the UV map. We can multiply it by a thing. Or just shift it by a thing. Yeah, probably shift it. Vector math. Look like this. Okay, so it's a blank UV, and then we just store. We do it on a point, and then a 2D vector. Welcome back. Thank you, Gav. And then we're going to use named attribute with store again. Is this the right way to do this? Or is it combined? And math for multiplying. So we can shift it per deck. Let's keep that one for now. Man, now I have to test. How do we test? Kind of wish there was just a tester checker built-in pattern. I have to like dig through the Unity install folder for that, right? And then what happens after we Boolean it? Or do we have to just do the position and then multiply like a side shift by the height that the deck's at? Could do that. We need to. Guess the wood mat could have just the noise, fine. Regular noise if you don't have anisotropic. I'll put that the weight color. RGB. Okay, we're gonna drop the bottle. There's definitely some noise on there. Or is that doing noise based off of world position? Start it full and plug it in. Okay, so there's some noise. Is it Does a mesh boolean really just destroy it? Noted. Okay, this is gonna be a whole journey. Whole journey we're gonna have to go through. And we have at literal max an hour. So I need to start wrapping up before then. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a position and we're just gonna have to reconstitute some stuff. With a separate and a combine, break things apart, rebuild them. So we want X and Y. But then we need to add in a multiplier for the Z. Kind of see them both at the same time, kinda. What are those about? Okay, so we need to round Z a bit. Divide by the spacing. And then we round. Maybe it's not round, maybe it is snap. If you're okay, why you're weird. It'll be fine, right? Wait, it should be X. I want to move this in Y. That'll change things a little bit. I don't know. There's got to be something like multiply it by a bunch and then divide it by a bunch and then round. Multiply by a round, divide it by a bunch. It's gonna be dumb, maybe. Clamp on the round kind of helps. No, nothing's moving at all. Rounding only down. We might be stuck with it forever. Five or something. All right, that kind of seems okay. I don't think the side flanks have anything yet. Only a little worried about the side planks. Oh, maybe it's a index. Starting off with only 2 points. As long as we capture it here, it should be fine. Do we have to chain them? That would be weird. So I think if we're capturing here,
Okay, what would you say if you were fired, and they contact you to come back? I would say, yes, I'll come back, but I'd need danger compensation, and that means more money.
I wonder how far you could go. I really do wonder how far you could go. Because them having to unfire you doesn't mean that they can't find a reason to fire you that's more legitimate, and you probably won't have as good of a lawyer the second time through. Because I don't know. I don't know how it works. I can assume though. Okay, there's a chance this won't work, but we're gonna try. Did I not do store? Store. Come on, XYZ. This becomes our short Y. Who cares? Short X. Who cares? It's not yelling yet. Okay, I think we can only truly test that. We mute some of the holes getting cut. Is it all there and it's not stretching? Hmm. Or do we need to unwrap as well? Doing this on the wrong side blanks. No, I guess not. That looks like it didn't work at all. It's okay, I didn't need that to work. Oh, C does stuff. That's fun. Okay, wait a second. Wait, can I tell it's to be a float? It's better for the image. Or did that work? That may have worked. Oh, ish. Worked ish. The math. Give me more math. So which axis are we trying to do what on? The other one. That's right. So it should be 0 to 1. We want to multiply, but then we also want to divide. Oh no, that breaks everything. Hmm. How about Mesh Islands? Not working. I really need you to be unique. Oh, show to 5 o'clock? So if we just put regular index in. We're almost there. We just need to figure out how to get the planks to separate.
$5,555,555,555,555.
So maybe it's not a mesh island. How do I get curve index? Curve info. It should be domain size. It would be domain size. Oh, this is probably another place we have to capture. Okay, hold on. Brain's keeping up. Catching up. Brain's catching up. It's index and then evaluate. On domain. Yeah, it's the spline index. They're now going to capture here. So we don't need that. All right, curve restoring. This. Keep it like that for now so it's easier to see that they are not separate. Which means how could we make them drip properly? They would all drip the same. It's not right. It's downright wrong, I tell you. Captured on the line. I know, I guess we're trying to transition it to points. Oh. I guess that's an integer, so we should do our multiplying on this side. I think that makes sense. Okay, still so many things to UV. So that does account for a bunch of things. The mass of it. Maybe not the masts, but the mass of it. Oh wait, hold on. But then we break it all over again. Maybe just a little. Why can't it just leave my poor EVs alone? Just make your cuts and go on your merry way. I said it's good enough for now. Because repairing it is going to be weird instead of just redoing it all over again. Cannons, no idea. Maybe you're fine. Railing, you got nothing. I guess this is similar enough to the side planks. Maybe there's something we can take from there. Could take that. We've been working on this forever. So that goes into one of the captures. So like we can store this, but then we're gonna have to move it. No, you go into there, you go into here. All right, keep pillaging, we'll make it. That here and Easy enough. And then that, and then we have the ones that go along, right? It also should be hard. Hmm. Yeah, that's probably better. Yo, congrats on the 10 stream streak. Very nice. Not right away, I have to go away soon. Soon. I have like, if I'm really pushing it, I have 10 minutes. Do things. Capture. Okay, so it starts as a float, which is can we pull this straight? This is madness. But it worked. Okay. Uh, um, hmm. This goes to here. Why are you not working? Capture on the point. Fly an integer. Is there two? Or am I transforming? Transforming. So actually this goes to here. A little weird. But we're almost at the end. So if we plug this into here, then we should actually have multiple splines. There it is. And those, they need to be separate. They need to be separated.
Sorry to keep you on timekeeping.
No worries, Gav. No worries, it's good. It's healthy. Instance on points. How would we shift them? And attribute. Yeah, that's right. I think next week's going to be a lot more straightforward. Can I get a math? To multiply. I like x. Multiply x by index, and then can we evaluate on domain for instances? Can't. Oh, hey, we might need to realize. Then we can do mesh island instead of index. Yeah, all those guys being separate, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Hopefully. 25, okay. But like maybe 5 minutes. I should have a offset UV for entire node groups. Are those mirrored? I have to shift everything up. I think maybe sales next. Though I do wonder how much sales are already kind of there for us. There's so much in Mast. We really have to do a lot of Mast. But drill down to sale. And sale starts its life, I think, with EVs. There's a grid and we store it.
Sorry it's a little bit late, but I just came up with it. They wanted a deal? Well, deal with that.
That's a good one. A good one. This already has UVs. Okay, so wait a second. Sale. Shading. Noise. Attribute. Emap. We're going to multiply between whatever this brilliant sale color is that we've gotten very used to. And whatever the noise is going to give us, some clown shoes, something. Oh yeah, perfect. Tie-dye sales. We got a hippie ship. There we go. We can just make it look dirtier. Oh. Yeah, but then they're not shifted. We gotta shift them by something. By sale number? That's 5:30. All right, we gotta really start wrapping up. Bottle, you can come back. Could be worse. Okay, let's see what Cycles has to say. And that's cool. So yeah, I think I might want to do an actual like full ship texture, not just throwing some generic wood crap on there. Let's see, you know, some dirt and grime that gets washed up on the decks, get swilled around on the decks like puddles, trying to have the rings around the edges. We'll do a little bit of that. And then some dripping on the side, dripping dirt. Sails should also have some modicum of dirt on them.
I think for next stream.
Definitely. Yeah, right now just trying to look at stuff. Looking at the render. Wait, this is still running? I don't think we need any of these anymore. Maybe they make things cheaper. Didn't even notice they were there. I don't remember if you're needed. You're probably not needed. What would you need be possibly needed for? Right, Cycles. Forgot we were in Cycles. It's like, oh, let's see how fast it runs. That's about the same. Where do we want to get the render from? Get one render before we run away. Is that detailed enough? That looks like it could be cool. Alright, Cycles. I'm gonna give you a shot. We might... Should we throw the fog in? I think the fog breaks. Maybe not breaks. It makes everything so dark. Could be worse though. This is the with fog. And we'll click it again and let's see without the fog. It's a lot warmer without the fog. Right, because it's picking up all the emission from the lightning, which is kind of different than its color. Kind of better with the fog, honestly. Just such a pain in the butt to tweak. And getting wood and wear and stuff is gonna be nice. Though, should the sails not have a little bit more dirt on them? I don't know. I guess they're still noisy. Can't really tell. Okay, there are parts that I like. The light fall off here is getting nice. Undership bits. We have barnacles. We have a very ugly looking rudder. I mean, there's like the spine of the ship. We don't have an anchor or an anchor chain yet. Should also have more cleats or something.
They're coming to take me away, ha ha, they're coming to take me away, ho ho, hee hee, ha ha, to the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away, ha.
Man, I want to be a basket weaver. Is there any money in that? Can I go into the lucrative business of basket weaving? We should go together, really. It's still not even done. Keep going. Keep going. Glow it up. It's kind of cool. You get a little bit of sunlight on the right. You get a nice warm glow. And you get the shadows from the rigging. And over here, it's just completely lit up. You get like overcast in the middle. I like it. I like it. This is a shot. This is a render. Chat, we did it. It's not perfect. Like, we need a lot more deck details. Okay, I've been reinvigorated today. Alright, things are not terrible. It's not the worst project. We're back. Now to end stream. Alright, Gav. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Okay. Thank you all my lurks, my chats, my VOD watchers. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I hope to see you again tomorrow, Friday, right? Between 2 p.m. and 5:30-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when we'll be back, probably doing a little bit more UVs on the ship. Maybe adding in like cleats and tie-off places and maybe more rope curls or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's cool though. It's cool. We're still making progress and I love that. And we'll eventually get textures. Okay, that's me. Gotta go. Bye-bye. Have a great one. See you later.